not sure, but we'll talk to him about that. And also about the worsening conditions in detention centres.
Hey?
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Hi, hello, how are you? This is Ali from Mita Detention Centre, detaining Ali.
Ali. So whereabouts are you? Is that a new compound?
Yeah, we are in Mita Detention Centre North, the new detention centre, which is a open circle on ADF.
Yep.
Australian Border Force open it for detainees. The condition living in it is really, really bad. It's not really good. It's inhuman, no privacy, no TVs. Absolutely is inhuman life we're living in. And there's a lot of like I've been in a lot of detention centers. I've never seen corruption in the place.
Oh, really?
By circle company like this. This actually what is happening in here. Really, really corruption.
Yeah.
Guards using force and violence against detainees.
You can't
guards
do that.
Doing what they wanted. Guards taking people down and separate them from families and that. And it's all approved by Border Force because Circle are not going to do something if it's not approved by Border Force and their civilian cameras. So it's all together. It's like all big politics, and we're in the middle of this ball of politics suffering. For instance, there are some people here are stateless. They don't have country to return to.
That's it. And
stateless people, they can't deport them because they don't have any country to go. So what's the point keeping them in detention center? Suffering for 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, years.
Just they kill money on them. It spends money on them. And like, for instance, one of my neighbor next door to me, he never ever been actually in a trouble. He never been in jail, and he's been nearly 4.5 years in detention center, and he's married to Australian citizen wife.
Really?
And he live in Adelaide. They don't even send him to Adelaide detention center. They bring him here in Melbourne, and his wife and his kids call him crying every day. Dad, when you coming home? When you coming home? And they put him in detention center. Never been in jail, and he's just stateless. They can't deport him anywhere.
Wow, that's terrible.
The condition we're living in is really inhuman, like really, really bad. We don't even have a shavers. We don't even able to shave or haircut or anything like that. We're not able to do anything unless we do request to managers and to request to Border Force to ask them permission for anything. And on top of that, the guards using different ways, which will be coming up very soon as well. I'm doing an interview about corruption circle very soon with another channels and TV channels and in news and the Edge in newspaper and that about corruption of circle, especially the ERT teams of circle. It's really, really bad. It's not good. No. And they've been fighting against me because I like to support people. I like to help people through my Facebook page, which is the one 541 Circle and ERT. Yep. And they've been actually really, really going hard on me, locking me up in isolation all the time and confiscated my phones, locking me up in a room with no TV, with nothing, just a bed and a toilet inside the room and locking me up inside it. ERT using force on me and handcuffing me all the time for no reason, and I never have any history of violence. A lot of corruption in this place, and I will not mention names yet because it's in the radio and that, but I have everything and all the documents I have. Yeah. I have been getting all information about Circle Company, and people just send me from all over, all the phone numbers, details, emails, all private numbers like the Circle phones, the one they use, and that it's all big corruption. It's like politics, and I'm in the middle of this politics they putting me in, and all I need is just to help detainees and bring justice to these people and bring justice to this and put end to detention centers because it's not right. Like the old woman, maybe you saw her and you did hear about her, the old lady, the Canadian lady, the one who was on my page. She was locked in isolation, the one with the mental health dementia. Right. You heard about her, yes?
No, not really.
She was locked in 7 days in isolation in a room with nothing. And she's an old lady. I think she was about 72-year-old or something with a dementia. and they locked her up in isolation in a BMU unit, which is the BMU, it stands for Behavior Management Unit. So people when do something, they go there. So they put an old woman there for not punishment, just because she got dementia and she keep forget where is she. Like she wake up in the morning, where I am. They shouldn't do that. They should take her to mental health hospital.
Yeah, that's not like.
Yeah, and I was 3 days ago. If you check last Monday, I was on the Edge News talking about it, and the reporters there, they said an old woman detainee, mentally ill in isolation rooms inside the mita detention center isolation in the BMU Behavior Management Unit. And then it's a lot of stuff here happening, and we really need help from authorities to put end to it and investigate it right, because no one helping us here. We call the manager. He just listened to us. Yeah. I look into it, and he goes, never come back again, and we never see him. Until next time we see him, we bring more issues to him, and he will never mention the old issues we bring up to him. And it's just like that. It just keep rolling issues. Pile of complaints I have put, all get ignored and chucked in the bin. Every time I write complaints, why this guy getting suffered like that? Why this guy hanged himself and he nearly died in the room and with no help and suffering for mental health? Why this guy got really sore tooth and all his face is swollen up and got face infection really badly, and then end up going to the hospital, and no one did pay attention to him here in the center. Like a lot of things inhuman. And a lot of people like me, I don't have a choice. I was an ex-army person. I can't go back to my country. I've been shot twice in my chest, shot in the leg one time. So 3 times I was shot in my body, and they can see the scars all over my body. I can't go back to my country. And the federal judge signed my paperwork. I cannot return back to my country, not allowed to, even if I sign in my honor freely. So if I can't sign in my honor freely, I'm asking immigration, are you planning to keep me here, life indefinite in detention? No, we're not planning that. So what I'm doing here now, just wasting time and wasting taxpayers' money, what are we doing? It doesn't make sense. The minister needs to actually try to look into these files, because it's just getting ridiculous. We don't want to be here. Find me a solution. You don't want me in Australia, fine, which is I live in Australia since 2007. So technically I'm not a dangerous person. I was in a society, like in public places. I work in Malaga panel beating. Before that I was in the army, serving and bringing justice to my country. So a lot of good things I done in my life. And then next minute you see them on TV coming up and saying, oh, they are really bad. They are very dangerous. Some of them is murderers and that. Yes, it's true. There is some people dangerous, but not all of us. Maybe you find in the center maybe one person or two person like that with bad crimes done in Australia, but not all of us. Why we suffer all of us for one person, two person? This is like they call it jumper suit. It's like someone do a mistake and all get punished for one mistake, and it's not right, because I'm individual cases. They need to judge me on what I have done, not judge me because another person done something bad. And that's what we need, trying to start looking to these cases, because it's not really good.
That's like goat escaping, isn't it?
And the person who I did tell you about, he's really emotional, and he actually always crying about his son and his daughter and that. The person who I told you, he's 4.5 years, my neighbor, he's been 4.5 years here, is stateless as well. He would like to talk to you. He's stateless, and he would like to talk to you. Do you wish to talk to him as well? His name Faizan.
Just now?
Yeah, he's next to me now here.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Fazat Karimi. I'm from Mita Detention Center.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, like, my friends trying to, like, we got good country, yeah, we got good people as well, but these people, like, they just, it's about business. It's nothing about safety of Australia. It just, look, I got Australia was I got kids here, and I've been jailed, and I don't have any complaint from Australia. No one put one, no criminal record, no thing. Like, I've been working the big factory in Adelaide. I got the reference from my boss. He's Aussie. He got 250 people work for him.
Really?
Like, basically, I got the like points to stay Australia, and I can't go back to the country. My country is like, I'm not citizen there, and already they are in the blacklist. You know what I mean? Because they put everyone like in the basically trying to just play game and waste their money, Australia. Nothing else, my brother. Trust me, it's nothing about the character. It's nothing about the danger. It's just look, 5-6 years keep the person in the cage. They got a family, and the family, like my wife cannot work.
Yeah.
She look after my son. My son is 5 years.
Right.
Like a little bit emotional. Like, you know what I mean? Husband in the detention, wife is outside, and you're Australian. Life is not easy here as well. We got good country, but if you're not working, if you're not this, everything's going to be hard for you.
Mm.
And I know, I can't explain because, sorry, I just forgot I'm talking because make me a little bit upset because my son every single day crying, I'm talking with him FaceTime, my wife as well. Already my wife put a letter for ombudsman, complaint for human rights. But the problem here, they say everything work with the paperwork, but they're lying because they put in the rubbish bin. And we got a different kind of case as well. We got people here 50 years in Australia. We got people here 40, 30. Definitely, and it's not just about me. We got people, as I told you, they've been in detention 6 years, 10 years, 9 years. Nothing wrong with that. Just they need a freedom. It's nothing danger. Nothing. Look, I've been community. I've been working with these people. 6 morning, wake up, I can work, I'm back 3 afternoon. I'm father and I'm husband for my wife. I mean, how can be danger? And I love this country and I appreciate for that. And with character as well. Look, again, if they keep us 1 year, 2 years, you're a good person, you're not going to do anything wrong, you're not going to broken. But the problem, day by day, if we are detaining, why they bring the system of jail here?
Basically,
because,
jail,
I mean, if detention has to do like the detention, we try to be just different. Yeah, we hear like some people, I know in jail, but some people, they come from jail, they say the jail is more better than here. Because, but here, unfortunately, it's not like they made the detention. There's no privacy and like a lot of issues they got. If you guys come in, we talk, but if you guys come, but they're not going to let you guys come in. But if you guys come have a look inside, you guys can understand. It's just nothing. More people come 6 morning, put hours, 6 evening going. It's not about IMP like they're doing 2 weeks or the character. Because I just, myself, I do my activity every day, and I do, but nothing. I'm trying to, I'm sorry I put emotion, you know what I mean? Like, a little bit emotional. You know? This is, like, I'm trying to, like, please, someone has to come forward. Please. Help us. Like, help everyone. Like, we say everyone deserves the second chance. You know what I mean? Because this time it's family. Like, they deport 1,000 people and they make us suffering 15,000 families.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Because, sorry, my English is not that much. I'm learning. I mean, because I came with both these countries, that was my first avenue for me to this country. I love this country. You know what I mean? And I respect with everything. But these people, I learn English, I learn culture. These people, they too much, like, because they got the power. We can't prove it because we don't have nothing to prove it here. But the problem, they got the power because if they record them, they're gonna put us in the punishment. If they tell us some information outside, they're gonna put us, like, move us. Like, for example, me, I was trying, my wife put a complaint, they're moving from Young Hill, they keep me away from my family, and right now they mail me. I said, how long can I stay here? They keep the people from Perth in the Adelaide. They keep the people Adelaide in the another separate. Like, basically, like, you say, your wife, you visit, but just they're lying, and they make they're painting you like they put some of the report. You make you look danger. How can be danger?
No, that's not true.
Like, honestly, I as well. Here is right now, like, nothing going on the other law. Nothing. Unfortunately, nothing. But, I don't know. I'm trying to give you some information. Hopefully it work out. I'm not going to say, look, 10%, that's what my friends say. Is not everyone danger here. Maybe 10% here. Maybe I'm not going to say, it has to be fair. But 90% less, they're not going to be like that. Just they came inside the nation because of Beijing. They keep doing the Beijing visa. What's the meaning of Beijing visa? You can work, you can this, you can... But they bring you back again. I say, because you get the second Beijing visa, to finish, we can give another. Like, you came with a boat, you can apply for partner visa. What do you mean this? I've got my family here. Nothing important with respect to law. In the constitutional law, no, there is not any law more strong than family. If your family support you, if your community support you, what's the left? What's the left? Tell me something. Yeah, and like... They understand, because it's not just about punishment. He's not punished. It's not just they punish our family and they're suffering there and they put a mentality. And we're going to live in future together in this community. How, like, for example, I told them, like, we keep me here. They give me emotional problem. They give me economy problem. They give me everything. How you can support, like, basically, there's not anything like the process, like the immigration. There's not... With this big immigration bill here is building with the mortgage, but still they don't have any plans immigration. I don't know what. Every day they spend $200,000 for me from the government they get. For what? For what? 200,000. I know I can be useful also, pay my tax, and I don't need to spend this much money for me. And I'm staying in Australia because I love Australia now. Do the right thing, and I'm trying to, with the right thing, get out. Well, I'm trying to say, what's the point of to keep the one detaining 5 years or 4 years in detention? Imagine needed $2-3 million spending for him in the detention for what? For teaching be how good character. Basically, they teach everyone to how be violent. It's different. They teach to how people they get depression, they get high mental. Why people harm themselves? Do you reckon he's crazy? No, he's good. They made him crazy. Yeah, because his family need him, and there's not any option. He's trying with the paperwork doesn't work. He's trying with another thing, doesn't work. That's what I like. They put people that situation to harm himself, to try and show the community we taught from detention only. We're not danger, we're not crazy, we're not mental problem. Yeah. We just need a little bit support, please. That's chance. And I don't know if I've got a question. Sorry, just try and give you some. But if you got a question, I can give you answer. I'm happy to that.
So how can we support people?
Sorry?
How can we support people in detention?
Look, like the people, how can support? The people, like they got the family and they cannot report, they cannot go back to country they come from. Like some countries war, some countries they're on the blacklist, some countries they came here, they report back there, stateless. Like they go back to the original country, they're gonna kill them because like some of the laws in other countries, shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? And the people came here, they're different, they got a different law. And some people they don't have any problem, and basically they pass everything. Why should they keep you in detention 4 years, 5 years? For what? Like, I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. You can give him another chance. If he's trying to make a trouble, if he's trying like that, he will never change. Trust me, detention, you person, anyone come to detention, it be changed because you're trying to back the community and you're not going to do anything wrong. You go back. But if they give you a tax phone number, if you really support him. Because what's the point? Back in the day, I came with a boat from 1 month from the war country to came to best country, Australia, takes the 1 month or 30 days. And no one teach us what's allowed in Australia, what's not allowed in Australia. Basically, they did wrong, and they cover it right now, and they cover it. And right now, it's still, they open the detention center at Christmas Island, and they give the hope to people. And they give I came here with the boat. Do you know how many phone calls they give to me to call to my friends coming? Too many. Translate this. Do you know why? Because they push the people, and the politics, no one say like that. That's why too many people came with a boat that time. And right now, and after that, why they didn't close the Christmas Island? Because they want to bring the people again. This is policy. If they want, they can shut down that island and they finish it. But still, they got the officers there, the people working there because they want to make a business. Just lying. Trust me, Papa. And look, person talk with you English. Is the person when I came here? I'm sorry, I didn't know English.
Yeah.
right now you can understand at least my English, little bit. I mean, I'm trying to day by day getting better. I'm telling the truth with you, my brother. And they tell right now they're not going to shut down. If they shut down, close that detention center, no one come with the boat in the Christmas island because too many people there in Indonesia. But what's the point to leave open the Christmas island? What's the point? They tell people they close it, but they're lying. They got the people working there. And they already people, they get money from the government because they stay there they look after empty detention centers. You know what I mean? One of my mates, that's why I've been there nearly 14 months. I know a lot of these 7-8 years. I'm pretty sure for Australia, for learning English, for getting good, I'm safe. But my problem is not the point or house or here or there. I mean, 25 times they moved me. Christmas, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, for what? For just for business. And too many people came here. Too many people came here for new opportunity because here is land of opportunity. Here we need the people to work in the factory. We need the people working the farm. We need the people people came here as a refugee. They're happy because it's good and they can work, they can do. But the problem is not management. And look, you're the good, like you every day you see the policeman. So they say we bring the people inside the country. Every year they need the people for farming. When they never use the refugee. 5 years, okay, you guys want to stay this country, you should go work, pay tax in the farming, in the factory. People, they are doctors. We got people, they became refugee, they are doctors. We got good people.
That's a really good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to say it's not everyone thinks it's bad. We got different people. But the problem right now, they put some people in the side. It's just 1,000. It just hold the detention. I think 1,200 people in the detention. But these 1,200, nearly 800 of them, nearly 5 years detention, 3 years, 4 years. Do you know what I mean? Maybe 200 and new came from airport or this kind of. The rest, because they cannot go back, but the plane, because refugees, they're not going to come right now with the boat. But they just keep the people longer because they try to make a business. Nothing else, my brother.
Yeah, it's all money, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about money. Where's the money? It's about, please, if you can, because you got for us just, for everyone, most of you Australian, and you pay tax, you don't want to waste your tax, just waste the money for no reason. If we told as well, we don't want, some of us, we don't want a visa as well. We just say process quicker, please.
Find me solution.
Yes, solution. Give us, keep the 3 years and they give us, empty hope, okay, wait, you go in this. Some people, they win the case. Like this gentleman, at least win the case. What's the point to stay here? 2.5 years after they win the case and everything's clear, no problem. Some people, they go and win the federal court and after they come back triple C again. Some people, they win 80. I don't know. I don't know how it works here. I've been talking with the people in Australia 50 years, 20 years, my work here. I meet too many people from jail coming, from detention. Some people, they've never been jailed. We got different cases. But the problem, they mix everyone together. But people, they got a good country, like, for example, New Zealand or UK or another, they just go back easy. They come in 1 week later. But these 800, 700 left, they can't go back because they got war back in the day. They got case, they came here, they are danger for them. But please, someone come forward, take the step. We got a good country, we got good people. I need a chance and help us with I don't want to see. Already I saw nearly 5 people die from my face in detention. And they're trying to back to his wife, they're trying to back his kids. He couldn't suffer, his wife and kids suffering because someone, sorry, for everything, for emotional, physical, everything support. And the problem, they just go in there, nothing. All right. Everything is slow. I said, how much is it slow? 5 years has never been enough for you to decide for me?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries, brother.
I handle to Ali. Thank you, appreciate for that. Hello.
That's all right. No problem.
Yeah, so it's all politics and we're stuck in it.
Yeah, it's all about politics.
All politics and we're stuck to it, and it's all corrupt places. We've been stuck to it. And we're in the middle of it, and some people having, I hear them all the time. They say, when we're in jail, we know when we're going out, when we're getting released. I'm getting released next 4 months.
Yeah, when you're in
10
jail, yeah.
1 year. We know the day. But in detention center, you don't know the day.
Yeah.
Detention center, you don't know the day. And that's why people suffering from mentally issues and people suffering from a lot of issues like that and killing themselves, dying. How many lives it can take the minister to actually reconsider and start giving chances to families, to people to return back to their families. Like I'm not talking about only a mild detainees, about families. There is here in Melbourne, there is kids. There is families in detention centers. There is a woman. All of them, I talk to them. There is a woman. There is a small young males destroying all the future years in detention center. Like I talk to some people here, cry to me when they talk to me and suffering. They just want to get help. Like all they need to be returned to their mothers, to their children, and more important things. What they do, if you're from Adelaide, they keep you in Melbourne. If you're from Sydney, they bring you to Perth. If you're from Perth, they bring you to Sydney. They separate you from the family, so you don't have no support. You don't have a voice. You don't have support. You don't have nothing. Like me now, I live since 2007 in Perth. Since 2007.
Oh, right, yeah.
For more than 10 years, I've been in Australia. All of a sudden, I end up a dangerous person, and I move. They bring me even in Melbourne. I can't even see my mother, and my mother is dying. She's very, very sick.
Well,
She's dying. I call my sister every day. She cries. I said, why are you crying? She said, oh, because I just found out my mother. We look for her everywhere in the house, and then we found out she's in your bedroom smelling your clothes and crying your all the clothes in the cupboard. Oh. And she's crying sitting down on the floor, and we just took her to the shower her and bring her to bed, and she went to sleep. And I'm just crying about her, how much she's suffering. Why she have to suffer just because of my mistakes or because of me being in detention center? So they're not punishing one person. They're punishing a whole lot.
Family, friends, everything.
Yeah. Like they crying. Like this person yesterday, he was crying in his room, Fazad, the one he was talking to you. So I came up to him and said, why are you crying? Don't worry about it. Come out. We'll go have a smoke and that. Just come out with me and we talk. He said, my son is crying and he said, I want to see you. How I can see you? And he said he's young. He's only 2.5 years old, 3-year-old, with my wife. And my wife can't afford to work anymore. She's on Centrelink because she has to look after my son because she's on her own. And she can't afford even to work because she's looking after my son. And they can't afford to come see me all the way down from Adelaide to Melbourne. So why the family separation? They have detention centers in every state. Why family separation? All we need is justice. All we need is a chance to be returned to our families. We don't want it to be like that. We're not dangerous. It's like me now. I've been 2 years and 8 months now in detention center.
Yep.
I have zero violent incidents against detainees or officers. I have never put one finger on anyone. Yep. So I'm not a violent person, and I'm really anti to the drugs. I hate the drugs. The drugs is my number one priority. I hate in my life. It's just because the drugs destroy people and destroy futures and destroy families. I hate it. So if I'm a low risk on addiction of drugs, I'm a low risk of violence. Why I'm here? And they call us dangerous on the TV all the time.
That's just
dangerous?
Media stunts.
Hey?
That's just the media stunt, mainstream media stunts, trying to scare people.
It's not the media. It's not the reporters. I mean, when they call us dangerous, I mean the minister. I mean the government.
Oh yeah.
Like the Minister of Immigration, Mr. Peter Dutton, saying they are dangerous. They are putting in there for a reason. They are this. They are that. Not all of us. We are not dangerous. Not everyone is dangerous.
They probably never met you. Never met any asylum seekers.
I am asylum seeker. I came by plane, not by boat.
No, I mean Peter Dutton hasn't met any probably.
He's always he say in the parliament that they are dangerous. I'm cleaning the society. I'm cleaning the street from them, and that. It's like It's like he just found us homeless in the streets sleeping, and he bring us here and give us a life. We got family, we got houses, we got works, we got everything. It's like, how come we are dangerous? We were living in Australia. If we so bloody dangerous like that, why you don't check us out? Why are you keeping us inside Australia like that? Find us a solution. You don't want us to have us, send us. There is another country want us. There is a lot of countries, they can deal with them and send us. I'm happy to go anywhere else than Iraq is my country because there's war there, and I've been shot 3 times already in my body, and they can know that. So I can go back to Iraq, but I'm happy to go anywhere else just to have my own freedom, just to have back my freedom and to be back with my family. I don't mind anywhere. I love Australia. I love Australian people. I have so much friends, and I have so much supporters from outside, and especially they have, and I mean it, and I got evidence on that, pictures and videos and everything. ERT team inside detention centers. They call it ERT team. That means emergency rescue team. They're very violent. They're very violent, and they're very corrupt. And all they do here is bullying detainees, standing over detainees, attacking detainees, or sleep, or watch YouTubes on the computers in the office. And I got evidence of all that. Anyone can come judge me and say, why did you say that? I'll show him videos and I'll show him pictures of them as being sleeping, of them being watching YouTubes on computers, of them being attacking detainees and breaking them hands and put them on the floor and cut them heads and that. A lot of attacks we've been getting, and it's no good because they turning the detention centers now to maximum security prison and more worse than maximum security prison. For what? We're not criminals now. We're free people. Technically, we're just waiting a piece of paper, a visa, just a piece of paper, and we be free.
Ali, what's the website that the Facebook that people can look up?
Yes, they can look up on my Facebook page, which is 501 Circle and ERT. So it's 501 Circle and ERT is my page, and that page is show you how much is actually the truth of detention centers, of how much we're suffering from Circle and how much we're suffering from immigrations and Australian Border Force, because they're not putting end to this violence and attacks on us and to this corruption and put end to it. I was talking to some people in the parliament about 3 days ago, and they advised me. They said the contract of Circle Company is getting voided again to renew the contract on November. We were hoping they're going to lose the contract. We're hoping from every single parliament members in there, please help us and put a stop to it and put end to this. And they need to stop it. They need to change. They need to come back. Australian Border Force take over detention centers or something, because it's getting really, really bad and it's no good. There is people suffering. Imagine how much driving people to the edge to kill himself. A lot of attempted suicides in the places. Sydney, just in the last month, 2 people died. 2 people took them lives.
That's terrible, isn't it?
A lot of attacks has been the last 6 months in onshore detention centers. Never happened in the history of Australia. A lot of people taking their life because they don't want to see their family crying. I committed serious suicide that I was replaced in the Northern Hospital inside Melbourne in Epping. I committed suicide. I broke a razor blade, shaving razor blades, and I swallowed them, and then I started having internal bleeding. I was bleeding all the way from my mouth, from my nose. I was bleeding really badly, and I ended up in the hospital for 9 days. Just about a month ago, and I came back again here. They put me, and they said, why are you doing that? I said, what do you want me to do? My mother's sick. Her hair is falling off. She's crying every time she calls me. All she needs is to see me, and they can't afford to come see me. And we don't have any supporters in Melbourne to come see me and stay with them. What do you need me to do? All I need to see my mother. Why I'm here, and there is 3 detention centers in Perth. Why I'm here, not in Perth, to see my family. Why you take me away from my family and put me in Melbourne and make me suffer and make me problems and make me conflict and dragging me every couple of weeks to isolation and locking me up in a room with nothing, confiscating all my rights and taking all my rights away from me and my privileges and locking me up in a room with only a mattress and not even pillow, just a mattress and a doona to cover myself and a toilet and a sink to drink water from. That's it, in the room. They're locking me up for 6 days, 7 days, locked up in there. Not fair. Absolutely not fair. Well, how you will feel if you get locked up in a room between four walls and you done nothing wrong. You done nothing wrong, only bringing justice. Circle hate me for it because they saying this and that. I admit it. They want to hate me. They want to hate me because they're winning money. They getting money off the government, so they don't want to lose that money. Yeah. But I say what I say, even if it depends on my life and depends on my refugees, friends, and my supporters. I say the truth always. They corrupt and they shouldn't change their way. November is coming and they will vote them out. Hopefully, finger crossed, and they will be gone. They need to change the whole lot because it's not really good.
Ali, we have to wind up now. So what's your Facebook again? Circa?
501 Circa and ERT page on Facebook.
ERNT.
ERT. So Emergency Rescue Team, ERT.
Oh.
So 501 Circa and ERT. ERT. That's my Facebook page.
Okay.
And that page is for supporting refugees. I go on it, all the ombudsman people, members, IDF, they on it. Everyone on it, and they've been seeing it. Like, last time I checked, I have, just in this week, engagement and members being involved in the page, 75,000 people.
Wow, that's pretty...
So it's a really big number.
Pretty
so
good.
I'm really happy for for what I'm achieving, and a lot of people supporting me. A lot of people thank me for it, and I just want to bring justice. We want a chance. We are not dangerous.
Well, good on you for exposing.
Thank you, Peter. Really and I appreciate it for your help. You always call us. You always worry about us, and you always talk to us, even not on the interview. You call us as a friend, and this is really think of you in any kind of way we can when we get released from here.
No worries, Ali. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. God bless everyone. God bless you as well.
And that was Ali from Mita Detention Centre, a refugee asylum seeker. Now we'll just go to an announcement and we'll go.
In December 2017, Tanya Day, proud Yorta Yorta woman and much-loved member of the Aboriginal community, was travelling by train to Melbourne. When V-Line staff found her asleep, they called Castlemaine Police and she was removed from the train and charged with public drunkenness. Tanya died 17 days later as a result of head injuries sustained while in custody. This would never have happened had the recommendations of the 2001 Royal Commission into Aboriginal deaths in custody been implemented. Tanya Day's family is calling for the crime of public drunkenness to be abolished and for the implementation of genuine community health alternatives to incarceration. Please add your support by signing the petition at 3CR Reception, 21 Smith Street, Fitzroy, or online by entering Tanya Day Petition into your browser.